Alexander Walker out there with C.J. McCollum, and it's Daniels in at the 3. Here's Shaq. That one's in, his first shot this game.
A tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
McCollum deciding where to go with it. Outside Daniel. From past the arc. Hands it from downtown.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Iverson. About a minute played so far here in the first. Here's Duncan, and the dunk by Duncan.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there and just hammering it home.
Here's McCollum. Alexander Walker passes to Daniels. And there's the call on James. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now, Alexander Walker fires for 3. Daniel. It's no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage. Here we go.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Johnson and Okongwu, the duo inside. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with C.J. McCollum. And it's Daniels in at the 3.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Now here's McCollum. Daniels passes to McCollum. Knocks down the long J.
Well, McCollum wasted no time when he has a window.
To the inside. Tipped away. Inside. Here's Johnson. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating. Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Now here's McCollum. Not a lot of room. And yep, it's good. McCollum's got 5 now.
Well, you just got to love the control McCollum possesses on those in-between jumpers.
Here's Duncan. And that one is hammered home.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. McCollum outside. Johnson for 3. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now. Out left to the wing. Here's Iverson. Out to James. It's stolen by Daniels. And now the Hawks on the break. There's McCollum with the 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Give him 8 points. Now, All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks?
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
Now here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Here's Alexander Walker. 4-point game. Down low. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And the foul called on Dyson Daniel.
It'll be the Hawks off the tip. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Johnson and Okongwu man the post positions. McCollum is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Daniels in its small forward. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Daniels. Here's LeBron. On the wing, Iverson. From outside the arc.
Well, McCollum's speed can make him tough to shake as a defender. He's able to just stay in front of you and contest the shot.
With the shot. That one's off. He starts the game with the miss.
Well, I'm not sure if he was surprised to be that wide open, but something got him out of focus.
And LeBron throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Here's Daniels, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Pass to Iverson. Outside, Kobe launches from deep. The rebound by Johnson. Outside, Daniel. LeBron grabs the miss.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. Leaping up to the rim, Bryant sees the opening and does not hesitate to attack.
And the Hawks with the possession. Now here's McCollum. Shot from free throw range. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Here's James. James throws it down.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny. Now, here's Okongwu. The Hawks working the ball around. McCollum against Iverson. Back to Daniels. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Daniels has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, with his ability to both score and facilitate, McCollum really fits the combo guard label.
Iverson with the ball. Okongwu covering. And it's Iverson missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. Shaq capable of bringing down the entire basket.
Now here's McCollum. And he drives in. It's blocked by Shaq. Pass to James. Johnson against Shaq. And slam dunk by Johnson.
Most players would give anything for that kind of
but he's not giving it away. He wants to keep it all for himself.
Now, it is something special to be born with that kind of verticality.
LeBron, no luck. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Hawks. Johnson sets the screen for Daniel. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
So it's Atlanta now after Shaquille O'Neal. And that one is good. Daniels has got 8 points.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
First personal foul.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Atlanta.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Atlanta leading by 3. And soon with it, he's picked up by James. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And here's a timeout from Greg Popovich. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. For the 2000s team, Dwayne Wade, he's checked in for Kobe. And it's Garnett in for Iverson. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Bradley's checked in. And soon with it, guarded by Garnett. Bradley is screen on Garnett. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one's good. Ricochet.
Such a nice stroke for a rookie. Ricochet looking like a polished shooter already.
It's not about height, it's about heart. That board was all effort.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the boards.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties. The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
41 seconds left to play in the first quarter. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And it's a difficult task to try and stop Wade inside. He plays a physical brand of basketball and has a variety of moves to choose from.
And here's the 2000s team. Trailing by 2, Duncan. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Duncan's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Here's Ricochet. Open and close and nails it.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay.
The ruling on the floor
Look
is
at
confirmed.
it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme,
Good shot.
but the replay process is faster than ever. You know, why not?
And so it's Dyson Daniels making things happen for the Hawks. He And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
They needed a jolt from that second unit, and that's exactly what they got.
Okay, time for an injury report.
After taking a look at it, it seems just to be a sore wrist. They've decided this is an injury that can be played through, but we'll see if it's a limiting factor. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. We appreciate the update.
Yeah, that sounds like maybe the best case scenario for him. A fairly short...
Wow! Clear the way for KG.
And how about that powerhouse move by KG, charging inside and finishing with authority.
Here's Rizeshay. James covering. Healed outside. And the three off target. The 2000s team with the ball. Wade inside.
Love a big man who can pass. Great instincts. Duncan finds the open man there for the bucket.
Here's Rizeshay. He has 5 from downtown, and Heel gets it to go on the assist by Rizeshay.
What a beautiful look. Attacking the defense and then kicking it outside.
Garnett inside. Guarded by Rizeshay. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
And how about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of it.
Here's Rizeshay. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Johnson, he's checked in for Atlanta.
Substitution for Atlanta. Number 1, Jalen Johnson.
Here's Rizeshay. He's got 5. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Johnson, and the slam dunk by Johnson.
And you can tell Rizeshay has a great basketball IQ. He spots the opening and delivers the pass on time.
Down low, puts it up from 12. It's rebounded by Kuminga. The Hawks leading. Johnson kicks to McCullough. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Stolen by Wade. O'Neal passes to Duncan. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks. So for the Hawks, Okongwu comes in for Rizeshay. And Daniels subbed in for Buddy Hield. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Outside Daniels. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Johnson's shot is off. The 2000s team with the ball. They trail by 1. It's good. Duncan's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
Hawks making a switch here. Alexander Walker's checked in. Here's McCollum. Out to the right wing. To the middle. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Look at McCollum just going to work. So good at using his creativity to find shots inside.
It's going to be out of bounds. The 2000s team will have another go. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. McCollum against Wade. Got it. Good job in the low post. Wade's got 4 this quarter. Guys, little wild first. half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Cullen passes to Johnson. Pass to Alexander Walker. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Kuminga's come in for C.J. McCollum.
Jonathan Kuminga.
Now, Alexander Walker. They get it back. Kicks it out to Johnson.
2 minutes remaining.
And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time.
2000.
That is his first foul of the game.
Tim Duncan. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Alexander Walker. He takes the 12-footer and hits. Alexander Walker's got his second bucket of the night.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Garnett outside. And they double up Garnett. Wade outside. 4 on the clock. And here's LeBron outside. They grab their own miss. Look out, Rim. Here comes Shaq.
Guys, I feel bad for the Rim on that one. Shaq is one powerful dude.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, Jalen Johnson, great in the two-man game, and he talked about how he operates off the pocket pass. He said, quote, "It's simple. You got to read before the catch. Point 5, quick decisions. Just how quarterbacks have progressions with receivers. I have progressions in the pocket, and I read those." Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, we thank you. James has gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Here's Alexander Walker. No good. Shot missing. Excellent D there from Garnett. Shaq with it. Okongwu covering. Shaq passes to Garnett. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up.
And you see the power, but O'Neal shares it nicely as well.
Corey Kispert's checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. The Hawks trail. Here's Johnson. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Shaq controls in the paint.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Steps back. Here's Alexander Walker. Not happening with that shot. He's put up 5 and made 2. And here's the break. Here's Duncan.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The 2000s team leads by 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the top stories here, Tim Duncan getting it done today.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
When he gets the ball this deep and establishes position, now it's a matter of getting to his go-to move that he loves.
So with Kobe sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Garnett is out there with Wade. Then it's on. Oh, he flew in there. Wow.
And how about the timing from Duncan on the glass, getting there to collect that offensive rebound and the putback.
Outside Daniels. Inside. The shot by Okongwu, no good. The 2000s team with the ball. Here's Wade. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now tonight, and it's Jalen Johnson with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
The 2000s team with the ball. 6-point lead. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Knocks it loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. The 2000s team will have another go.
Well, I appreciate the aggressiveness, but you've got to be smarter. That's a low percentage pass.
Wade against McCollum. Wade, good. Wade's got 8 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
And so it's Garnett who brings up the ball for the 2000s team.
2000s team foul.
They haven't given up any points here in the second half. The Atlanta shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
Team foul.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board. 77% collectively.
Free throw drops for Alexander Walker. Second half. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
And here's a timeout from Greg Popovich. He's ready to talk things through with them. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Wade with it, and Daniels picks him up defensively. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound, Atlanta. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. The Hawks shooting just their second attempt at the line tonight. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. McCollum, left side, hits the jumper in space. McCollum's got 6.
A natural score. Give McCollum any room to get his shot off, and he's going to let it fly.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
All the officials are all over that one.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. He's off on the first. He doesn't get the second one.
Well, sending Shaq to the line here is on paper the smart foul, but O'Neal might just make them regret it. That's going to be... Big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, in a game this close, that is is a huge play. Beautiful look right there. Led his man perfectly.
James slams it in.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Outside Daniel. Wants to get it to Alexander Walker and does.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
James and the dunk by LeBron.
And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that one.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam. Duncan brings the double team. Hawks passing it around to the inside. Duncan with the block.
And setting the tone with that rejection. Duncan, the defensive anchor of this team.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
It's his first trip to the line. And so Greg Popovich decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. The 2000s team. Pierce comes in for Shaq, and Kobe is subbed in for Kevin Garnett. No good on that one.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
Hard not to be impressed by Dwayne Wade's natural ability as a scorer. I mean, he works hard, no doubt, but this guy just has a gift for finding his shot.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Kuminga's come in for Atlanta. Buddy Hield comes in for Alexander Walker. A 3 from McCollum. The rebound by James. James has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And it's Pierce in the corner. And then Pierce with a dunk.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Wade against Hield. And O'Connor slams it in.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And it's Wade with the ball for the 2000s team. 4-point game. That one falls.
A true 3-level scorer. Pierce can beat you anywhere on the floor.
Outside, Kuminga. Here's Daniels, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
LeBron is doubled. Wade against McCollum. It's stolen by Kuminga. Here's Hield. That shot off. Nice D by Kobe. Hield's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Here's Bryant. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Stolen by Pierce. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. Kobe's got 4 assists now tonight.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
They've definitely been more opportunistic. They have pushed the pace every time they've had the chance.
Atlanta making some changes. Gay's checked in, and it's Reza Shea in for Dyson Daniel. The shot by Pierce, no good.
2000s.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
One of the areas where he has excelled all season long. How about 87% from the line?
Shooting for Atlanta, Gabe Vincent. One shot.
The Hawks trail by 5. Rizachet with it. He's got 5. Stolen by Duncan. Left side, Pierce. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. The 2000s team on top. They lead by 5. And we'll have the start of the 4th. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Well, he knows it's a team effort. It's about finding the best shot, not just his shot.
3/10 quarters behind us, and more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. So Johnson sitting on the bench. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. We got Buddy Hield. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Rizachet. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And Gay is in at the 5, roaming the paint. Rizachet up top. James defending. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Pass to Rizachet. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Bryant. Here's Pierce. Rebound, Atlanta. Kuminga's got his 5th rebound in this one. Rizachet wide open. And Pierce pulls it down. Now here's Wade. He's covered closely. Off on the layup.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Buddy Hield at the line.
Free throw drops for Hield.
And very quietly, Hield is one of the best 3-point shooters in our league, as dangerous as they come.
Corey Kispert's checked in for Atlanta. Pass to McCollum. Now Rizachet. And there's McCollum. That's good on the assist by Rizachet. McCollum. And just miss after miss right now. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Back to McCollum to take the lead. And Atlanta again with the bucket.
And he may not be the biggest or strongest guy in the league, but McCollum's got ball.
Shot clock at 5. Down hard, Kobe Bryant.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
Let's go to the sideline, and here's some news about Jalen Johnson. Allie, what's the word?
I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Hawks about his status. He told me that the issue is a sore back. They're trying to work out the stiffness now. And from the sound of it, nothing to play with, but guys, nevertheless, seems like he's planning to give it a go. Back to you.
Thanks for the status report there, Allie.
Well, he certainly didn't envision his season going like this. But it happens to the best of them, and now it's all about how you respond to it.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He knows every possession is critical now. The 2000s team. O'Neal's checked in for Pierce. Nowitzki comes in for Tim Duncan. And Allen Iverson is subbed in for Wade. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that." and they'll continue to fall. Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
All right, Allie, thanks. Pass to McCollum. Okongwu with a screen on Iverson. Oh, what a play inside.
Offensively, McCollum sees the floor well. Not surprised to see him spot the open teammate.
A deep three. Okongwu pulls it down, and it's the Hawks' ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Dyson Daniel. The three doesn't go. Nowitzki, just look at the hustle from Nowitzki.
His long strides can sneak up on you. I mean, great ability to run the floor by Dirk, finishing the fast break.
McCollum, rebounded by Nowitzki. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team. Inside the paint, Bryant is just as much trouble. He's practically a sure thing from in.
Missed on the three. Here's the Hawks with the ball. Daniels, strong move off the glass.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
He is in attack mode every time up the floor, every single night.
And the layup is off. The Hawks leading. Here's Johnson. O'Neal there for the rebound. Ball stolen. Alexander Walker with the ball. Now defended by Bryant. It's 2-on-1. O'Neal. There is nobody in their right mind getting in the way of Shaq.
That is world class.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
McCollum. There's the jumper. Nice one.
How about the fearlessness of McCollum? Doesn't shy away from taking or making the big shots.
That shot eliciting a roar from this gigantic crowd.
Guys, more than a roar, more like an explosion.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Magnitude at this juncture in the game, clearly warranting a timeout. Kevin Garnett, he's checked in for Iverson. Got it to go off the glass.
And when it matters most, the coach has the confidence that McCollum will deliver.
O'Neal. Another shot. And down goes the layup.
Well, when you grab the offensive rebound, you're already right there at the rim. It makes the putback that much easier.
McCollum outside. And the call will be against Kevin Garnett. That's foul number 2 for him. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Now McCollum. He's off from 3.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebound. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. We get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Johnson and Okongwu man the post positions. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with McCollum, and it's Daniels in at the 3. Off target from outside.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making it.
It's James. Now O'Neal shoots, and he connects on the short J.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Oh, filling it up. James doing it all.
Takes a step back. McCollum, jumper is off. Enzo Bryant will bring it up for the 2000s team. James. Nowitzki. Okongwu pulls it down. Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
And this would be a terrible blow. Hopefully it's less serious than it looks.
Well, you just feel awful for him. Injuries are the very worst part of this game.
The Hawks making a switch here. Kuminga's checked in. The Hawks trail by 4. We're in overtime and 90 seconds gone here in what has been a great one so far.
Yeah, if you get that close to the rim, you have to capitalize. Tough to see him come up short there.
James. LeBron going to work inside.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
McCollum fires. No good from 3.
Well, let's make no mistake about it. If you want to cut into this lead, you're going to have to generate much better shots than that.
Swiped away.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Well, this is where you are going to lean on your go-to scorer.
The long shot, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's O'Neal. And yeah, it's good.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
That one goes in.
Phenomenal at realizing when to shoot from that mid-range. McCollum becoming a master at that mid-range.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. And here's Atlanta.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Yeah, anything they do at this point is going to be futile. Too little, too late.
Nowitzki, nice use of the glass on the finish.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
Jonathan Kuminga.
And they just stopped the clock, so there's a foul.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of 2 is good. That puts them up by 5. Atlanta calls timeout. 6 seconds left to play in the first overtime. What's your take, guys?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, you're going to have to play this out. Take pride in every possession because they are critical at this point.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
At the line for 2, LeBron James.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. And so it's the 2000s team with the W. He is Smith with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Alan LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, LeBron James.
Tip-off goes to Atlanta. Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Johnson and Okongwu, the duo inside. C.J. McCollum is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Daniels in at the 3 slot. Johnson with it, now guarded by Bryant. 6 on the shot clock. Here's McCollum. It's deflected. James against Daniels. Pass to O'Neal. The shot. The shot's good on the assist by James.
The first good move in a long chess match between these coaching staffs.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
Now here's McCollum. Outside Johnson. Pass to Alexander Walker. 3-pointer. James with the rebound.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Here's Iverson, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring option. I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
First team foul. Shooting for Atlanta, Nickeil Alexander-Walker. 1 shot.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. It's stolen by James. There's the drive, and slam dunk by James.
And the muscle LeBron has helps him on these physical finishes, just bouncing off the defense.
Now here's McCollum. He's guarded closely. Outside, Alexander Walker. And Atlanta misses. Again.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Outside O'Neal. There's the double with Okongwu. And he goes in for the dunk.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Daniels outside. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Get it, young fella. Dyson Daniels has a lot of tools, showing his hops on that one.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. McCollum, the pass to Alexander Walker. Now Okongwu. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Daniels. Back to Johnson. Here's O'Neal. And he converts the layup. O'Neal's got 8 points.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
He's checked in for the Hawks. Hield comes in for McCollum.
Hawk substitution. Jonathan Kuminga. Buddy Hield.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Bryant, the pass to Duncan. Here's Iverson. It's stolen by Kuminga. And they're pushing it up. Back to Daniels. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Pass to Hield. The 3-ball. Drains the triple.
This is his shot. The defense must chase Hield off that three-point line.
Here's James. Doesn't go that time. Hawks trail by 4. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Risache comes in for Okongwu. And Vincent is subbed in for Daniels. That one drops for him. Hield's got 5 points.
And I like whenever Hield attacks inside like this, exploiting the defense when they give him these chances.
Iverson passes to Bryant. A minute 20 left in the opening quarter. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Just knifing his way to the rim.
He looked practically unstoppable on that play.
2000s team foul. LeBron James.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
Team foul. Shooting for the Hawks. Zachary Risache at the line for 2.
And he can't get the first one.
Risache does things with the ball in his hands that not many of these rookies can do.
Landale's checked in for Atlanta. And he ends up missing both free throws. Back to O'Neal. Out to James. Left side O'Neal. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga. It's his first trip to the line. He misses the free throw. Atlanta making some changes. Bradley, he's checked in for Landale. And it's McCollum in for Vincent. And he can't hit the second. Hawks trail by 4. It's McCollum with a drive. Iverson with a rebound. Here's Duncan. He's watched by Kuminga. It's stolen by Kuminga. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. For 3, McCollum. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
Well, he's lethal from that three-point line. The defense must guard McCollum better than this.
Pass to Bryant. Here's Duncan. And he jams it home with authority.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
And a deep 3 from McCollum. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. The 2000s team up by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Hawks ball.
To the middle. Here's Rizichet. O'Neal pulls it in. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time. And Atlanta making a change here. Gay's checked in.
Number 18, Mohamed Gay.
Hawks trail by 3. We've got LeBron James. And it's Iverson in at the point guard position. And there's the screen to the paint. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Well, McCollum can do it all when you give him the keys.
That'll be a 5-second call.
The ball goes to Atlanta.
Rizichet up top. Pass to Gay. Hield from outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. Hield's got 8 points.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. For 3, McCollum. The rebound by Duncan. Duncan's got his 5th rebound in this one. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Kispert's checked in for Hield.
Number 24, Corey Kispert.
The Hawks leading. And the Hawks looking at who they've got. Kuminga is out there with Rizichet. Then there's C.J. McCollum. Then there's Corey Kispert. And it's Gay in at the center position, locking down the middle. Now here's O'Neal. Give him 8. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds. And something you never like to see. But, guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And you guys know that this is something every player worries about. no matter your age or your ability.
Yeah, teams do everything they can to protect against it, but at this point, all you can do is hope he's not gone for too long.
Landale's checked in for Atlanta. Johnson, he's checked in for the Hawks. And we're a little over a minute and a half into this second quarter. Nice move. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. And the Hawks lead by 4.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
That'll be a 5-second call. Right side Johnson. It's tipped. Now here's O'Neal. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. And the Hawks make it a change here. Daniels is checked in. The Hawks lead by 4. Kispert outside. Back to McCollum. And it's blocked. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. Okongwu's checked in for Kispert.
Number 17.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Picked up by Okongwu. Down low. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. It's stolen by Johnson. And now the Hawks on the break. James with the rebound. Here's Duncan. McCollum defends. To the middle. Here's James. Here's O'Neal. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And Greg Popovich wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Atlanta. He's off on the first. And no luck that time either. Here's Atlanta with the ball. 9 points in a row. A good run going.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Shooting for Atlanta, Nikhil Alexander-Walker. Taking 3 shots.
And he's good on the second. And he can't make it 3 for 3. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum.
Sometimes it's impossible trying to contain LeBron. Have to settle for fouling him and hope that he misses.
Good on the second one. On offense, here are the Hawks. They're on an 11-1 run. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And Greg Popovich wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Okongwu. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
Atlanta shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. So it's the home team now. 9-point game. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Commissioner Adam Silver talked about tweaking the game. He said analytics take sports in a certain direction because it's a coach and GM's job to win, and they'll do everything they can to do so under the existing rules. It's on us to adjust because we're also looking at the aesthetic appeal of the game. Brian, back to you.
Thank you very much for the report, Allie.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And Greg Popovich wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Let's make it a switch here. Kispert's checked in. Now here's Alexander Walker, guarded closely. And Atlanta misses again.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Back to James. Stolen by Daniels. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Daniels. Johnson's got 6 here in the quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnover.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight. Turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
Now here's Johnson. This is the most they've led, 13 points. Back to Kispert. Puts up a 3. Iverson with a rebound. Bryant, right side. Out to James. To the inside. Here's O'Neal. There's the double team with Alexander Walker. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
Now here's Daniels. Back to Alexander Walker. Puts it up from 12. Yep, count it. Alexander Walker's got 5 now.
That's how you want every possession to end, with a high probability of success.
Duncan.